My name is Corey Dellaire. Currently working as a site superintendent for Iconic Renewables. I'm an electrician by trade. Been an electrician for 20 plus years. It's been a good trade. Always provided for everything I needed, work-wise and security and money, benefits for your family. I grew up in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. Graduated in 1992 from Foxcroft Academy. From there, I joined the United States Marine Corps. I was in the Marines for 8 years, traveled the world. I became an electrician because my dad mentioned to me when I was in my early teens that he didn't really care, if I went to college or went into the military, but he said always have some kind of trade to fall back on. To be an electrician, you need school and on-the-job training. For instance, my school was through IBW Local 99 in Providence, Rhode Island. It's a union school. It's a 5-year program. So the way it was set up was you would go to school either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. every week. Summers off, just like a regular school. So first year apprentice, you would just learn basic electricity 101, some basic electrician's math, lots of hands-on in the labs. Then obviously, as you went through the school, things would get harder. Fourth and fifth year would be mostly like motor controls, fire alarm, PLCs, transformers. After your school, you get over 500 hours of schooling. You also need 8,000 hours of on-the-job training where you're actually working for or with a journeyman electrician or master electrician. I got into solar back in 2015. There was a company in Massachusetts looking to man up with manpower. It was a new company out of San Francisco, California, and they had just opened a regional office in outside of Boston, Massachusetts. And they were looking for electricians and laborers to work on the roof, solar installers. I applied. I got the job. A lot of the electrical work that you do around your house or commercial electrical work, it's the same thing that same techniques and materials that you use in solar. So everything in this kind of is the same, wire size, conduit size. So it was a good fit for me. While starting out in solar, I found that I enjoyed it. It was you made a good wage, good benefits, and you're actually doing something for the environment, which is something I enjoy. Currently, I am a site superintendent for a company called Iconic Renewables. So a site superintendent is in charge of the whole construction site. He's in charge of all the subcontractors. He's in charge of safety. He's in charge of quality assurance, quality control. There's a lot of things on the site superintendent's table that he has to deal with. So I'm working in Oxford, Maine right now. I previously mentioned that for the past 5 years, I've been working in Massachusetts on residential solar, which is rooftop solar. And now I transitioned to what they call utility scale solar, where these projects are, you get 35 plus acres of nothing but solar panels that powers, communities, regions of the state. These are big power plants, basically. So I'm currently working there. It's one of the largest projects in Maine, not the largest, but one of the largest thus far. To work in the solar industry, you don't have to be an electrician. Electricians make up a big part of the solar industry. Obviously, there's a lot of electrical components to a solar project. Electricians get paid very well for what they do if they have their license. But there's other parts of solar projects. If you're not interested in going that path, there's people that need to build all the structural racking that holds the solar panels. There's people that need to work on work on civil, working access roads into these projects. There's jobs where somebody needs to maintain those access roads, maintain all the property that the solar project is on. These solar projects come to Maine. They provide a lot of work for local people to provide a good paycheck every week. Also, it's a good thing for the state. Brings in a lot of work, keeps our economy moving, provides great benefits for everybody. The reason why I like this job or this type of work is I'm not really a desk person. I learned that a few years ago where I was an operations manager for a smaller solar company where I was behind the desk 8 to 10 hours a day behind a computer, and it wasn't for me. My passion is out in the field, running projects, talking to subcontractors. To me, that's more of a challenge, and I enjoy a challenge. I like being challenged mentally, physically. I like to be on my feet, walking the projects, checking things, checking in with the guys, making sure they're okay. If they need anything, helping out with questions with the blueprints, if need be. I tend to find working with your hands more satisfying than working in the cubicle all day. My advice to any young man or woman would be, if you don't feel like college is for you, or you don't feel you need to go into the military, if that's not your thing, then the trades is the place to be. You have to be an electrician. Like I said, you have to go to school. It's not the type of school where you're sitting in the classroom all day. You're actually working with your hands in class, in the labs. You're figuring out how to wire things. You're figuring out how things work. You're taking things apart. You're building them. You become a tradesman, electrician, anything, a plumber, a carpenter. The trades are the place to be. And this state right now, according to the state website, only has 12,000 electricians in this state, and the average age is 55. So within 10 years, most of those electricians are going to be retired, and the state is going to need electricians, carpenters, plumbers, to take care of all the infrastructure of the state. And to get into the solar business, it definitely pays to be a licensed electrician. And even if you don't get into the solar industry as an electrician, you can work as an electrician. You can do your own thing, have your own business. You can go work and doing residential wiring, commercial, industrial. Those are all great things. I'm happy to do this for junior achievement, for the reason of getting the word out, my word out, to you kids who are thinking about the trades but not sure, maybe a little intimidated by old guys like me, that it is a pathway for you. The trades are a great way. It's not like it used to be where you're blue collar, and that was looked down upon. But there's so many things that you can do as an electrician. I started out as an electrician working in the solar field, working on residential. Now I'm a site superintendent in charge of a $10 million project. So you can go far with being an electrician.